Okay. Let me know when we're ready. Are we rolling? Thanks for joining us here on Indivisible with John Stubbins. We are going to do a radio interview for this segment, and this segment is hosted by Citizen Media News, again, and Indivisible with John Stubbins. My guest is Tom Homan, former ICE director for President Trump, very good friend of ours. He works closely with Jason Jones. They've been out on the road. They're going to be out on the road through December with Border 911. Again, that's Border 911. And I think you know how crucial that is with what we do at the border and how closely we're keeping an eye as Jason is embedded in at that border. And Tom will tell you all that. Welcome to the show, Tom.
Hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We love you, brother.
I love you back. And Border 911 is an important event. We're going all across the country, educating the American people on the truth about the border and all the dangers that have been developed on the border under this administration because they unsecured the border, which has resulted in massive overdose of American citizens, massive migrant deaths, record number of women and children being sex trafficked, no inspected terrorists coming across the border at record numbers. So we're going across America on Border 911, educating the people.
Yeah. And by the way, Jason showed me the special bracelets, the special shoes, all these different mechanisms that they use to try to hide, cover it up. The fentanyl, the crisis with the fentanyl, the human trafficking, the child trafficking, all of this comes to a head. But again, the main thing that I've been focusing on, I know you guys are, is who's going to deal with the cartels? I mean, the cartels are getting stronger and stronger, growing and growing. They're getting more and more financing, as we know. Is there going to come a point ahead, Tom, that our military is going to be able to handle them?
Yeah.
Are we going to be outgunned?
No. Under the right president,
just takes the will.
They need to be declared a terrorist organization, which brings many more tools to the fight.
Yes.
But Mexico is not going to take on the cartels because a lot of Mexican military, a lot of Mexican law enforcement, let's face it, are just corrupt.
They're bought and paid for.
So if we want to shut down the cartels, it's going to take the leadership of the United States through our law enforcement and special operations. We can do it. If government of Mexico would let us, and I think under the Trump administration, he's going to tell them we're going to do it and you stay in the way.
That's right.
You're not going to stand in the way. So this president's not going to take Mexico out of hand.
No. I know Chip Roy's an ally. Are you getting any help from Dan Bishop? Jim Jordan? Who are you getting help from?
Jim Jordan, Ted Cruz, but Chip Roy has a great bill, H.R. 29, that I support. We helped form that bill. Chip Roy's bill will solve a lot of the border crisis if they could get it. But there's some Republicans that are pushing back on it, and I wish they would.
Why?
I don't get it either.
Do they tell you why?
Well, you know, the one Republican, Tony Gonzalez, says he thinks it's un-American. Not everybody can claim asylum. What he needs to be educated on is that according to the court data, the immigration court data, 9 out of 10 people claim asylum at the border. It's a fraudulent claim. They don't even qualify for asylum.
Right.
So in H.R. 29 lets them claim asylum, but what it does is it follows the law. The way the law is written says if you're an arriving alien, you'll be detained until you get your court hearing.
Yes, sir.
That's all the bill says.
Right.
So it's not un-American.
That's crazy. The law says. That's crazy. And I'll just say this. Everybody knows with this show, we've just recently joined forces with Hunter Nation, Hunt the Vote with Don Jr., with Ted Nugent. We've moved our show over to digital TV. And we've got the new website, obviously. Everybody go to johnstubbins.com. But also, I want you to go to Border 911. And we talked about, I just had Jason on the show just a couple weeks ago. We were talking about this. Showed a lot of fresh video from down at the border. This is crucial, folks, because I'm going to tell you, we're going to go out all year, and we are going to be promoting Border 911 through Hunter Nation, through Hunt the Vote, through Hunt Channel, all across the board. We are going to be promoting this because it's imperative. We've got 9 million hunters in our database that did not vote last election cycle. We get those people to vote and side with them. They're on our side. These are hunters, fishermen, middle America, veterans, law enforcement. These are people that love this country. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to get these guys to vote with us and change this election. But make no mistake about it, we cannot allow this border to deteriorate any further. It's out of control as it is. We don't even know the numbers. Tom will tell you, look, over 99 countries have come in and made contact with our Border Patrol, who's doing nothing but babysitting down there, processing these people. We don't even talk about the people that haven't been caught and processed. Okay, what did they get through with? Are we looking at I had Dr. Peter Pry on. Dr. Peter Pry and I talked about EMP attack, this balloon thing that just happened. Nuclear, our infrastructure, our electrical grid, all this nonsense. The Biden administration doesn't care, okay? But I guarantee you the American people are going to care, because if one of these terrorists from the Middle East gets in here, and believe me, they're going to come here and try something. Who knows what China was really doing with that balloon, right? We can only speculate. But the bottom line is that it wasn't anything good, and they tried it again, and they're going to keep trying it again. If an EMP attack goes off in this country, and Dr. Pry will tell you this, within 90 days, 6 months max, we're going to lose 80% or more of the population, because nothing works. Your water's gone. There is no cell phone. Cars aren't going to work. Grocery stores will be empty within a week. It's not sustainable, folks. We cannot do this. If you don't believe it's serious, talk to Tom Homan. This man's a patriot. He's put it on the line for you, and by God, you better stand up and stand with us. Tom, thank you so much for coming on. Look, I get fired up about it because not enough people are getting fired up about it to join you hand in hand with what you put on the line. And I love you, man. I respect you for everything that you do.
It. If people need to wake up. Our country's in trouble.
Yes, we are.
I've never been more concerned about the safety and security of this country than I am right now under this administration. People need to stand up and start raising some help.
That's right. And by the way, Tom, where can people go for you to make sure they can follow you?
Go to Border 911. You see me on there. I'm taking a leadership role in that. Like I said, we got 26 events around the country. That's what we're
up till December.
Yep.
Up to, almost till Christmas.
And we're going to do more after that.
Yeah, and after that. And by the way, he's with brother Jason Jones, and he'll be with Jason Jones on this entire tour. Make sure if they come to your city, look it up, Border 911. Make sure you get out in your city and come and visit Tom and Jason. They're the best. God bless you, Tom. Thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it.